This is meant to be an introduction to some various options for file transfer in ad hoc data exchanges. Here we see one of the most common configurations using a VPN with an existing FTP server. This is done to prevent unsecure FTP connections through the firewall. There are, however, a couple of issues using VPN to secure FTP. From a throughput perspective, VPN is not designed to accommodate large data transfers due to data encapsulation that results in slower file transfers. Secondly, allowing access through the firewall often limits usability to company employees unless methods are in place to segregate and secure the server from the rest of the network. Another common option is to drop and collect files in the DMZ, which is often unencrypted at rest. Using a DMZ-located server allows external user access and removes the risks of exposing any resources on the internal network to the outside world. The DMZ is provisioned behind a firewall which limits specific inbound port traffic coupled with another firewall on the back end to prevent unauthorized DMZ traffic to enter the network. Although more secure than the previous configurations, files and folders are still stored in the clear. This means that if the FTP server will also hold credentials and keys, if it is compromised, all data is potentially exposed. Organizations can use DMZ gateways, which uses reversed and forward proxies to overcome this problem. But as this requires more hardening, monitoring, and resources, organizations often shy away from the DMZ concept due to maintenance costs and potential risks. A more secure scenario is to secure the FTP server using encryption protocols. This is done either through integration with third-party SSL libraries or with FTP native server support. Here we see a secure connection open up through the firewall. However, this comes with some limitations. Additionally, many FTP servers do not offer 256-bit encryption, be that in flight or at rest. A secondary data channel is also required, which adds a degree of difficulty when used behind the firewall. SFTP is another option which uses the SSH or Secure Shell Tunnel and offers some additional security benefits. However, major difficulties exist around managing, monitoring, and securing users and their data. Furthermore, it lacks integration with monitoring tools, antivirus, and single sign-on capabilities such as integration with Windows Active Directory. Managed File Transfer, or MFT, attempts to solve some of the issues previously mentioned. FTP on its own often doesn't have the security features to encrypt or ensure data integrity from point to point. Although flexible and easier to deploy, FTP does not provide a viable solution for monitoring end-to-end security and automation. Managed File Transfer tends to offer stronger and more encryption options such as data in flight and at rest, multiple transfer protocols, and automation, along with reporting and forensics tools to help address compliance and security mandates. The Thru solution enhances and improves upon the MFT model, but adds connectors to email clients such as IBM Lotus Notes, Microsoft Outlook, support for CRM and ECM applications, along with mobile device support. This is done while having end-to-end encryption and monitoring. Thru's services are built on a private high-speed content delivery network with an industry-leading SLA for both network and application, all of which is delivered as the industry's first cloud-based MFT as a service application. The Thru solution was designed with extensibility and security as the key foundations of our offering, which are in place even today. Finally, from a collaboration standpoint, Thru has a number of features that enhance business productivity and workflows. Here we see an example of a Thru cloud where a user wants to share a file or folder with an external partner. He or she sends the file using Outlook, which can be accessed using any of our plugins or web interface, all collaborating using different sources in a single cloud. In summary, Thru provides external collaboration while still utilizing your IT investment and preserving existing workflows. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more from Thru.